and make them reproduce, etc.
Yeah.
That's it, man. Yeah. Oh, that's what I should have done when I was in bloody London. Flipping heck. Yeah. Tesco's. Oh, you failed me, Tesco's. I keep seeing these deals and it's like, yeah, £3 for a USB flash drive, 120, whatever. I walk into Tesco's, all I see is buy one get one free Doritos. And I'm like, yeah, that's great, man.
Yeah, those Tesco's deals are very
Yeah,
localized.
yeah,
So
exactly.
wherever you're seeing those deals, I wouldn't bank on ever actually finding one.
Oh man. Yeah, I'll buy $10 there. Yeah. Oh mate. Ah, we're all trapped like rats in a cage, my friends. Rats in a cage. All right, I
Yep.
guess we should get on with this, right? So you were
Yeah, let's
saying
go.
we got what? We got what? Who we got up? Who's playing this? What's
I
happening?
don't know. Ten Ryan's some scrub called Grimulus.
Oh,
I've never heard of him.
some
Don't know
scrub.
who he is.
Good grief! Look at this team. I see Grimulus is looking on geese right now. Like to see that. Oh look. Oh boy. Oh, this Tenrai guy, man. Look at this team. Ryo. Yeah. England style. Ryo.
Yeah.
Geese and Kim. Oh, that's definitely Tenrai. And this Grimulus guy is picking some crazy sick team, right? He's got King in there. He's got Ralph and Clark. What kind of
Yep.
nonsense is this?
Do you know? I've got to say, right. I actually had an agreement with Tenrai before this match.
Okay.
I says, right, so if we're going to play together, right, we have to have an agreement, gentleman's agreement, which I expect you to stick to. He says, yeah, sure, what is it, mate? I says, you're not allowed to pick Geese, you're not allowed to pick Kim, you're not allowed to pick Choi, and you're only allowed to push forward on the joystick and use the A button, that's it.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah. I see he's doing that right now, mate. Oh, let me go. Let's just do a check, yeah. 56, 55.
60, 59, 58,
Okay.
57.
Never mind. Let's just chat, yeah. So, you might want to pay attention to, although he's getting bust up right now, but normally King Grimulus has a very, very good King.
Yeah, I have to say as well though, I actually, much like you when we had our match with the Park best of DV, that day I hadn't actually played at all, so this was actually one of my first matches.
Right. Yeah.
Because I was doing lots of other TO duties for most of the day, so
Yeah.
whilst everybody was nice and warm,
Yeah.
I'd literally picked up the joystick and was like, right, okay, how do I play this game again?
Yeah. I know that feeling all too well. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there you go. You gotta put up when you gotta put up. And that's it, really.
Exactly, but as you can see, I was off to a really good start here, wasn't I?
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, one thing to point out is that, of course, these two players they know each other rather well, played each other rather well. So some of the stuff that you see going on is actually because they know what tricks that what plays they normally do. So if you watch either of these players play against other players, you'll see some set plays and some cool things that you can put into your own play style, because it's some very, very effective things. But these guys know each other, so they're not falling for it, so it doesn't look that effective. But trust me, they're very good.
I think King's doing a very good job of being a wall here, actually.
Yeah, she just died.
Yeah. Oh, really? Okay.
I told you that would happen.
4 seconds.
Oh man! In the future, you will die. Oh no! In 4 seconds. But Clark is here, doing the good stuff. I think that's R.I.P. Geese gonna die again.
Yeah.
Oh god! No life, 0 life. Let's see what he can do. It's perfect versus 0 life. Can he keep that perfect? Oh no, he gets kicked in the face. Just needs a touch. Of course, he's got no fireball, so it's a bit difficult. He could do a Gatling, but if he misses that Gatling, oh my days! What? He activated off a counter. That is sick. Oh no! The damage. Oh no! Oh my god! No! Kill him! Can't! No, he went for the Gatling, but he wasn't there. Oh, got him out with the crouching A. Finally, jeez. That is sick. That was quite a moment.
So I managed to scrape through that one.
Yeah.
Where are we now? Are we halfway through the Kim match with Clark?
We just started now. The Kim versus Clark. Oh, Clarky. Oops. There we are. Here we are. Oof. Now it's funny. What?
Where did that kid come from?
So that
Was
was,
that
yeah.
was that a sensor?
I still, yeah. No, I just because I switched the screen. That was the shirt ad was still there.
Right.
But yeah. Funny enough, we were talking about the Kim versus Clark matchup, and I initially started off by saying that this is a horrible matchup for Clark, and you were saying no, it's not.
It's not usually.
Usually.
It's not, but there are a couple of factors here which, are overlooked. One, this is Temrai using Kim. Two, this is me not being warmed up and maximising off the opportunities I've been given. It's not actually that hard a matchup for Clark.
Yeah, I've gone from it's completely impossible for Clark to it's not too bad actually.
Yep.
It's not too bad. There's some things you could do, and I think a lot of people seem to forget that yes, Kim does a lot of standing D, but if you back off a bit, he's going to need to walk forward, and as soon as he walks forward, he doesn't have his flash kick anymore, which means really
right.
You should try to attack.
That's right.
Oh crikey! But when he does hit that stupid standing D, it's ugh.
And the thing is, it's one of those horrible buttons that seems to be active for ages.
Yeah.
It goes over everything that you press.
Mm.
Oh, it was painful to watch.
Yeah.
It really was.
It was indeed. But it's not the end. As I said, these two characters know each other.
Yeah. Like I said, it was annoying because if I'd had the amount of time that these guys had to play the game beforehand, then I think I would have probably done a little bit better.
Yeah, it's kind of what I remember. Another friend of mine said. He said, "It's whoever gets the most casuals will have the win." And it's kind of true to an extent.
Yeah. Hey, Sanjuro, do you know what? Kim can poke the hell out of Clark, but Clark has a lot of tools as well. So instead of using your sweep, for example, down C or even down A, will either challenge or stop Kim standing D.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that Clark can do. His legs are actually longer than Kim's as well in sweep, so it stops his jump in if you space it correctly. It's not completely useless against him.
Yeah. I did blow up a Kim a few weeks ago, but at the same time, last time I was in a tournament in Paris, I won the first round, I think, but in the second game, got hurt. But that's me also being inconsistent, so don't worry about it. So Clark, I think Clark's got a good chance. I think he's definitely got a good chance against Kim.
I think the only thing as well that I keep forgetting is Kim's flash kick. The hard version has the bit at the top where he does the axe kick and he kicks downwards. I always forget to duck and then getting smacked in the forehead by his foot because I'm standing, waiting for him to land.
So what do you think about the matchup for Rio versus King? Because that last match was not very pretty.
No.
But is that because you think he knows you, or it's just about matchup?
I was annoyed because you should have lost the first game. I was literally just playing on tilt right now. So.
Well, that's definitely a legit reason, and as we all know, at least all of us have played in tournaments. It's like after a win, it goes two ways. It's like, right, I'm going to continue this, or I'm going to play in a completely different way and probably mess it all up.
Exactly.
Phantom!
I was literally playing on tilt, missing all my confirms. Except that last one, which was awesome.
So if you guys have never seen a Ralph before, this is a pretty good one here. You can see. It's funny how we all thought Ralph was completely pants, and of course he didn't have a command grab, but they managed to design him in a really actually interesting way. He's actually still very effective.
Ralph is actually just a reverse Clark. You can play him in exactly the same way as Clark, which is handy. It's just his moves are reversed. Interestingly enough. So for example, you can do the same combos as in down B, standing A, half circle forward. With Clark it will be the kick, but with Ralph it will be the punch. His combos, his activations are pretty much the same as well.
Head swap. But there we go. And as you can see here, Clark just took a nice chunk of energy. Oh boy. And it's about to get...
What? Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, come on, Clark. Let's do this,
Yeah,
Clark.
Range.
Come on.
Range is pretty much a reverse Clark. It's maybe just the way my brain puts it together, but for me, he's a reverse Clark. I use both characters.
It's alright, man. Clark and Ralph, it's all good, man. Oh, yes, the running grab. That's what I like to see. Are you blocking, mate? Alright, good. Flinch.
Yep.
Get
Carry on
blocked.
blocking.
Carry on blocking, mate. Get blocked. Now let's have a look at this Kim matchup. Final round. It may be the decider for Tenrai, or it could be the comeback of guards for Grimulus. Oop, 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 oh, that, oof. I was about to say, yeah, that Gatling. Why did you autopilot into that Gatling?
I don't actually know.
Yeah, it's one of those moments.
Like I said,
like, why?
after a while, no, I think I explained it when I got into top 8. No, Vice is not a reverse mature.
No.
Well, she's not.
Yeah, no.
She's not. When I played the match and played and beat Shenzo to get into top 8, I had an interview with afterwards, and I said, look, when you're playing a tournament, it's literally muscle memory over ability that gets you through. You forget what you're doing. Your hands take over. Well, when you reach my age, anyway, it does.
Yeah. Yeah, and of course, then we have to throw in, of course, tournament nerves, tournament environment, all the other things that come into that. So bedroom champions, guys, really, there's only been one, or okay, maybe 2 examples of that where it's been the opposite. But normally, when you come out of your bedroom and come down to an event, you'll find that there's a certain thing called choking, which you may encounter quite a lot, because you suddenly think, oh my god, people are watching me on stream, there's someone breathing down my neck, blah 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 blah, and did I leave the iron on? It's like, yeah,
unfamiliar noise, everything.
Yeah, it's something else. And even when you win a match, it's like, oh, I won a match, ha 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 ha, I'm still laughing. Oh, I just lost the next one. Oh, okay. Whoops. Should have concentrated. Chokido knows it too well. Yeah. Scratcher. So who we've got next? Let's see if we can identify who these players are just from their character choices. Maybe Grimulus.
Yeah, it should be easy. Let's have a butcher.
I'll help you out with this one. Somebody picked Cooler, C Kenzu, and Chin. I think that might give it away.
This isn't pools, I'm sure. This is top 8.
You're right. It is actually top 8.
Yes.
Yes. But to top 8 on the other side.
Losers, yes.
Yeah, we don't want to mention that word. We don't need to mention that word. It's fine.
Losers.
No, it's just nice people. So yeah. What am I going to call this girl now? Christina, Nyanteko, Kuriteko. What? It's a stupid name, just man. Chris. Just put Chris.
Just Chris will do.
Chris will do. Right, fine.
Yeah.
Well, I've got space, so I'll put Christina because it's nice.
Now, I learned that this is a bit of a grudge match between these two, isn't it? They've got a long history.
Oh, long history together. Good grief.
Yes.
Oh, what the... Okay, I somehow deleted my other thing, but never mind. Never mind. These things happen all the time.
So we've got a battle of the coolers here. Michelle's known for using cooler, hasn't stopped using cooler, and Chris, I think, going for the counter pick by picking cooler, which is pretty awesome. But I know she's put the work in. There you go, Revo UK 27 top 8 losers. Doge is covering up half the word. Resizing. There you go, modern technology. Working on the job.
I hate that thing where you click on something and it clicks on something else.
Yeah.
Oh, please. There we go. So anyway, top 8. Ooh, isn't it exciting? It's the cream of the cream.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Now, I don't actually remember who put Chris into losers.
That's a good point. Probably White Ash.
Probably, actually.
Probably White Ash. Yeah, unfortunately, guys, we won't see White Ash because he stayed in winners, strangely. There we go.
Well, did you see his team, or one of his teams? It was flipping Nakuru.
Wow.
And insert other random high tier cow.
Yeah, well, there you go, eh? You know, it's funny, but, you know, it's not funny, but, you know, these people...
No one's going to beat him anyway.
You know, well, you know, it's like... Nah, man, people can win, but at the end of the day, if, you know, you're picking Ralph Clark and maybe, I don't know, Ralph Clark and King of Dinosaurs, right? You've got a bit of uphill struggle against the top tiers.
Which is true.
And then if you're a top tier kind of player with good reactions, hardcore nerves, and then you pick top tier, well, yeah, you've got a better chance of winning, isn't it? Really? Bloody hell, man. It's like people picking Clark. These people are suicidal, man, against most characters. But, you know, they do it for the love, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Clark is a labour of love.
Yes. Oh, dear. Oh, how did he drop that? So, yeah, already excuses are out. But, wow, he's already getting, like, almost one man. But, yeah, Michelle's like, yeah, I haven't practiced for, like, haven't even played for, like, weeks.
4 months.
4 months,
I think
whatever
he
the
said.
hell it was. Especially not offline. Played a couple of games online, but...
Yeah.
And, of course, Christina's one of the people who knows him very, very well.
Yeah.
So it's like, whatever. Going to top 8, though, eh? That's something.
Exactly. Well, it's something for all of us, really,
You
isn't it?
know.
You know, a lot of us have put the time into KOF and then fell off the map for it, with it for a little while and come back for it just for Revo.
Yeah. And it's really interesting because just today, I don't know if you saw the news, but ESL Japan has just started doing the KOF online tournaments.
Yeah, I saw that and I replied to it saying that we did it first.
That's right. Absolutely right. I'm not sure if they've got a better prize pot, but yeah. But I mean, you know, it's really good to see. KOF is still getting a lot of attention in the East.
Yeah.
It's a bit harder in the West, but you know, you can tell by all the fan art and the cosplay and the activity, just that general activity. KOF is still very, very popular, which is a shame. A shame, you say? It's a shame, I say, because we've got no more activity from the developers.
Nothing at all.
Not right now. That's all I can say. But right now, we've got Jack. We've got nothing. We've got no announcement. We've got no more costumes. We got
No
nothing.
communication.
Nothing. But we do have, what we do have, though, is support still for tournaments. They are continuing that until 2018, which is really
Yes,
cool.
2018. Which is good because I've actually got 2 KOF events planned. So that's alright. See, this is one of those moments if you were saying something, didn't hear it.
Don't worry, I didn't say anything. I was letting you speak.
Alright, okay, cool. Oh, by the way, you've got to update the score. Chris is
Oh,
one
right,
game
yeah.
up.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. So yeah, I've got 2 KOF tournaments planned before then, which is great. So if you happen to be in London, specifically East London, or just in the UK, and you fancy travelling down like a certain Samurai Peter Ken did on the day of the tournament on the big bus from flipping Scotland to London, that was awesome. I think 8 or 9 hours on the bus to join in for Tournathon. We'll have 2 KOF events at East London Fighters. Turn up, it'll be awesome.
Yeah, that would be good, man. Guys, got to. I know it's hard. It's a hard life being a Londoner or being an Englishman or being a Scotsman. Or actually, let's just stick it to that. But frankly, if you really love this game, we're actually in a position where you kind of need to support it. That's all there is to it, really. If you like the game now, I mean, playing it online is good. Just playing it online is good, right? Show people that you're playing it and make a lobby, for crying out loud. Stop telling me there's nobody online when you're trying to search for it. Yeah, make a lobby. That's the first effort you've got to make.
Everybody searches. Nobody creates.
Yeah. And I had a good argument from someone who was saying, yeah, but you know, I just want to play for 5 minutes online. I'm like, yeah, okay, I understand, but even if you made the lobby for 5 minutes, honestly, it's like it just shows that there's stuff out there. You know, imagine having 100 people sticking out a lobby for 5 minutes. Oh, these people, man, they're always quitting the lobbies. Yeah, at least there are lobbies, because so far people look up, they go, there's no lobbies, man. Game's dead, man. I'm not playing this game, man. And I was thinking about rank mode. Now, I don't know if you played much of rank mode. Did you?
Yeah, I'm one of the highest in the UK for ranked.
Uh-huh. What rank is that?
Silence.
What rank is that?
Rank 30.
30, right?
Yeah. I think I'm like the second highest in the UK or Europe or something.
So have you tried recently?
No, I've not looked.
Yeah, I just, you know, one of the things I did when I reached my rank, I got the quick rank, right? I was like straight up there, and I was like, I don't really want to lose this now, right? Yeah. So I kind of stopped playing rank. But I think that's a huge mistake, because one of the things I notice people do is that they say, there's no one on ranked. Why can't I find people on ranked? Apart from also saying things like, oh, the people they set me up with he was too high, man, or he was too low, man. There's nobody at my rank. But the thing is, without the challenge, when all the challenges are done, when all the stupid galleries unlocked, people need that rank mode.
See, now you and me share different views on this. I actually on King of Fighters, because you don't learn anything in ranked. You learn everything in a lobby because you can play the same person multiple times and get used to all the different tactics. On ranked, it goes past far too quickly, so you never actually pick anything up.
No,
that's my opinion.
No, you're absolutely right. Absolutely right. And that was a complete overpowering, dirty top tier using scum. Christina taking the win there. Totally not biased. Bloody Iori. Yeah. Let's see how your Iori helps you later. But anyway, you're absolutely right. And I totally don't like ranked. I don't like ranked, especially when you meet that one person. You're like, what the hell, man? Where are you going? You played them once, they've gone.
Yep.
But the fact is, after everything's said and done, there is no motivation left in KOF to keep playing it when you're just by yourself. When you don't go to offline events, you don't want to bother setting up lobbies. Ranked mode is the only thing that keeps Street Fighter players going.
Yeah, but ranked even on Street Fighter is rubbish.
It's rubbish, but it's not the point. I mean that. Yeah, it's rubbish, but that's not the point. It's an incentive to go out there and fight people, because you get. This is the only award that you're getting now. There's no. You know, you could buy the DLCs, win the DLCs, whatever it is, but there's nothing else. There's just that one title, that rank, that keeps you fighting. And even if you get skanked by meeting someone with a 1 bar connection, you're like, no, rage quit now, unplug, right? Whatever. But it's without that, there is no motivation not for us, because we love the game and that's fine. We'll play it whatever. But for the mainstream, I really now understand. It took me a long time to understand this mentality, but they've got nothing else to fight for. It's just boring to them. And I'm like, even if they can't even play the game, it's like, what are you doing, mate? You don't even know how to play this game, but they're trying because they want to win something. They want to be stronger than whatever and get some medals and get some trophies. And I think I'm going to have to start going back out there, and I'm going to have to start telling people, okay, guys, we're going to have a rank session. Let's go out there and just blow each other up. And I really hope that we're not going to get invaded by Mexico, because those boys are out there. I know it.
And they don't care what kind of a connection you've got.
Yeah.
They must have some like third world internet or something where they just don't know what good connection is, I'm sure.
They don't care, mate. They've got all the set plays for all the laggy situations. They don't care, mate. They will bust you up. They know. It's like...
You know, I actually remember playing some dude, and I sometimes... Because with my internet, it's funny. Sometimes I actually get a really good connection with people who have 1 bar. Yeah. So I will play everybody, even if they've got 1 bar, because I never know if they're going to have a good connection or not. You know, I played this one dude, and it turns out he was from some South American country, and he absolutely battered me. I'm like, how are you not dropping combos in this? How are you not missing anything? How are you timing each jump perfectly? And I can't even block on time.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I remember a long time ago when playing GGPO, and this is what helped me come up with this this argument that online players can't play offline. It's because we all got used to these laggy combos and playing in a really laggy way, where like things like people would do supers where you cannot punish them.
Yeah.
Whereas offline, of course, you're going to punish them, but online, it's unpunishable, and you had to play in a way that would just avoid all of this nonsense. And it's completely different way of playing. It does not work with online, and that's what we used to say. That's the big difference between offline and online. Today, it's closer because of the connection speed. But wow, man, yeah, when you're playing with international people online, no, that's a different game. So, Fruit Riot Sanjuro, yeah, making the obvious statements, and Black Eye Range is also saying the same. But a very good point, of course, that things are going very well, or might be going very well, and then a new game comes along. Yeah, yeah, that's absolutely true, of course. So,
I was going to say, speaking of new games, we've got the rumored. It is rumored. Battle Coliseum 2. Yeah, exactly. Now, I'm actually quite hyped for that. I didn't quite like this Battle Coliseum, if I'm honest with you. Played really weird, and there was no scene for it that I could find anywhere. I was living in West London at the time. And but if there's a sequel, I'm actually quite interested in it. As to do with it.
Yeah, it's got absolutely nothing to do with me streaming Neo Geo Battle Coliseum a few weeks before the announcement. Nothing to do with it whatsoever.
He says, disclaimer.
Please disregard all of that.
Yes.
Yeah, so I just started playing the game, and I was like, yeah, this is cool. And those of you who play Street Fighter 4 will find it very simple, because you're like, oh,
Yes.
this is a focus attack. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think there's some characters in there where are very, very simple. Like, of course, Hanzo and Fuma. You might recognize this kind of style of play. Oh, crap, who's playing? This Vern
That
player.
looks like Carlo.
It's Carlo, okay. Ooh.
It's Carlo and Samurai.
Uh-huh. So,
Looking at the teams.
yeah. So, yeah, it's a very simple game for some characters, but then when you get to other characters like Kizaragi, who can do mid-air moves and stuff like that and cancels, you're just like, wait a minute, this game's actually quite deep.
Yeah.
So
Carlo actually, currently plays at number 3, Clark user. He's actually not bad. His Ralph is very, very explosive.
quite.
Pardon the pun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ouch.
But he lacks confirms. He tends to buttons as opposed to his lights.
Ouch. He's getting messed up right now by Rio.
Yeah.
And the mix-ups. Tap, tap, tap. Oh, frame traps.
So you got to tap with Ralph as well.
Uh,
You can't wait for those heavies all the time. Ralph's got amazing buttons. His standing A, the hits box for his standing A actually extends past his fist, along with his tank buster punch as well, which is awesome.
Oh, shouldn't have gone for that grab. Wow! Oh, parried that super. Nice.
Okay, 4 seconds, remember?
Yeah, I know. So just don't say anything, innit? Oh, Tenrai, that reset. Okay. Okay. Oh, why is he going for that grab? Stop it. Of course, I wouldn't say that if he actually connected with the grab, but still. It's like, don't do that, mate.
To be fair, he's making the grab a bit obvious. Do you know what I mean? Usually people hide the grab in, a cancelled CD animation or
exactly.
something.
It has to be, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, you've got to cancel it, or do it when you're absolutely making an absolute read that this guy's crapping himself and blocking.
Exactly, or when they've just landed and then thinking about what to do next. You know, you're timing for that movement, but you can't just throw it out, otherwise it's going to get blown up.
Yeah.
That damn super. Hate it.
I love that super. It's ridiculous. It's funny though because you know. Oh, nice temp there from Tenrai. But yeah, they nerfed Geese. They nerfed Verse, but he's still good. But man, I have to work a lot harder now, which is fair. It's fair. As for Kim, what did they do? They didn't do nothing. Crap character.
Right, so here we go. We've got Carlo 2 characters up, but you know, Tenrai's using Kim, so really, Carlo's 2 characters down.
Yeah.
Hey Crashman, how you doing? Welcome to the show.
Yo, Crashman, are you like, which Crashman are you? Are you the French one or the English one? Oh wow! Oh, that was a nice little play there from Carlo. I actually thought about doing that once. Actually, I've already done that in my life, but I just thought it was so crap and just never bothered with it again. But hey, you made it work.
Do you know where we got that from?
Hmm?
Yeah?
Yeah?
Mr. Number 1.
Oh.
A little while ago, Carlo and I did a first to 10.
Uh-huh.
With Clark and Ralph and insert third character. And we actually played about 15 games. Admittedly, we stole quite a lot of tech off each other.
That's good.
So it was quite good. I enjoyed that.
Oh, right. It's even better. You're the US one. Right. Okay. Okay. Because I got a French guy who calls himself Crash. And I'm like, where's this Crash Man come from? I swear I've heard this name before. But there you go. Nice to have international versions.
So not the French one, not the English one, but the US one.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's funny because a lot of people, well, let's just say, don't forget that when you activate into max mode, and I know you want to autopilot into your combo, but you have a lot of other things to do, and I think a lot of people are still exploring that. You could do nothing, run forward and grab, and that's including non-grappler characters, because of course the grab is 1 frame. You could run forward, crouching B into something. Or you could even jump. See, the bird agrees with me.
See, we lost you there for a minute.
Oh, right. Never mind. You may or may not hear me on the stream later. But I was just going through the options.
Yeah, there are a ton of options. Ralph's getting absolutely hammered in this, isn't it? Just managed to get out.
Yeah, he's doing all right now.
Yeah. Hold it back. Well done. Oh, you see?
Yeah, we saw.
See, in that instance, you see where it's done the down B. He obviously went for the down forward A, but missed it. And he wanted to go into the hard Gatling. If he'd used his light confirms, as in down B, stand A, into light punch Gatling, he would have caught it. And that would have won him the...
That's right. I'm feigning that I know what he's talking about.
Ralph users. We are a lord of ourselves.
These guys. Wowzers. Carlo really trying to get this right off his face.
Yeah, wake up supers are not always the best option. See, I suppose the trade-off for versus punch super is that it has, 0 frame startup is active from the start, isn't it?
I don't know about the startup, but I know that you can cancel it, so it doesn't really matter. It's just like whatever. Chuck things out there. Somebody jumps at you, and I keep seeing it here, for example. If whoever jumps at you, you're going to get burned.
But it has a ton of recovery, which is good. So it evens it out. So if you manage to block it, or you manage to base it out, you've got a free punish. You can literally run the entire length of the screen and punch.
Exactly. But most people don't have the ability to block in the midair, so it's not really that much of a problem.
Yeah. Like I said, you can base it. You can try and base it. Oh, misses the whiff punish. Stan C would have got it. Misses the grab. 4 seconds behind. I know you.
Yeah, we're just like, what is he talking about?
Innit?
And there goes the climax. Da, 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 da. Carlo spending that meter. Oh, you crazy man. Da! Oh! Come on, Clark. God, that's it. Get in there, my son. Come on. Over the top. Oh, crikey, mate.
Mr. Range, don't worry about your spelling.
Ouch.
It's all good, man.
Ouch. Come on, Clark. Oh, no. Standing D. Careful with those whiffs. I think I was going to say, when Geese starts fucking those air fireballs, I think a lot of people block it, but I'm like, dude.
You can roll underneath them.
You can roll under them.
them.
But, you know, I guess it's the pressure, innit?
Yeah.
That's all it is.
But as well, Geese has got different speeds for his fireballs. You know, the EX one goes super slowly, and that's as a shield when he comes back down, you see. So I can understand why they don't want to engage.
Is that the second game or the first one? Was that the second game or the first one?
So, first one, what?
Was that the first game with Tenrai and Carlo or second?
I think that was the first.
I hope so, because it's a bit quiet right now. They haven't done anything. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, no, I think that was the first.
I hope that was the first one. Right, Tenrai 1 point, and Carlo's taking a breather. That's good.
Yeah, because Carlo gets a bit emotional.
That's good. Well, you know, passion is good. We like that.
Yeah,
a bit of passion. Oh shit! Crashman's like, nah, man, second.
Was it second?
Ah, damn!
Isn't it?
Ah, damn! Sorry, Carlo. I was thinking, was that? Yeah. You know, it didn't go that fast. You know, yeah. But anyway, yeah. Hope you.
Was it really the second game?
Well, I don't see why Crashman would lie. I mean, and my video, I can see the video's about to run out, so.
Yeah,
it probably is. So never mind.
That was quick, guy.
It was, but there we go. You know. Oh yeah, you got wrecked badly in the first one. Okay.
Yes, you're absolutely correct, Carlo. Carlo, Crashman. Sorry, dude.
What do you mean the cafe dark guys? What do you mean by that? I don't see the reference. Okay. Well, let's go on to the next one. I'm going to skip forward just to be sure there's nothing else on this video. No, there's nothing. So they're starting the next one. Told these guys to press the button between things, but they just left it running. But that's fine. That's fine. Oh, that's not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Oh, that's not good. Ah, right. All right, hang on, guys. Let me just put this on. Do that. I'm in the wrong folder. Hold on. Right, go here, over here, like that, and then we do this. Ta-da! That should do it. Yes.
Okay, technology fart right now. I'm seeing a full screen ad.
Bzzzt. What do you mean? That's just... this could be interesting. Who do we have here? I sense we have either a Angel My Vice. That could well be Woti. No, wait, that could be
Christina.
Christina, innit? Yeah, that could be Christina actually. And on first player.
Yeah, could be.
Wait a minute. I don't know. Who's on first player? Isaka? Oh, wait a minute. I've got the brackets. I've got the brackets. No. Hold on. Let me just have a look.
Isaka doesn't use Benimaru.
Let's see. Last till top 6, top 8. We've got Michelle's. We've done that. Wooty. That's winners, losers. Top 6. Carlo, Tenrai, and then Wooty and Chris. So it is.
There you go.
It's Wooty and Chris. Holy crap. That's a nice one.
Do you know it's actually pronounced Wouty?
Wouty, is it? Okay. Wait a minute. Who's... Wait, which one's Christina?
Us?
Which one's Christina?
Just lost you.
Which one is Christina? Left or right?
Left.
You sure? Benimaru?
Yeah.
Benimaru? Okay.
Yeah, she went top tier, didn't she?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Wouty, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have I spelt that right?
No H.
Wait, that doesn't look right. Let me have a look.
No, I'm sure you've got there's no H in it.
I took out the H,
W
but
A U T
it's where is he?
T H I.
No, there is a H in it. WAUHTI. You just told me to take it out.
It's not T H I.
All right.
I'm sure it's T H I.
You've been doing it all day.
No, it's not. HTI. HTI. No, it's HTI.
Oh, HTI. No, you're right. I just checked.
Right.
I'll shut up now because I clearly don't know anything.
Never mind. We've
It's
completely
HTI.
lost everything, and we don't know what's going on. But Wouty is one of the most famous Angel players, even next to Christina. Been providing a lot of tech and helping out people, while Christina's just been absorbing everything and beating people up. But there we go.
Don't look at me like that.
See, my missus is just having a go at me now because I've just admitted that I'll shut up because I didn't know something.
Okay.
And she's like, well, why don't you ever do that when it's with me?
Oh, mate.
Thanks.
There's no win, mate.
Getting
There's
blown up.
no win. You're just going to get blown up. You're going to have to firm it, mate. Sorry.
Exactly.
Oh, dear. Yes, that Wouty looks proper now. That's good. Right.
Yes.
Let's see. So we've got Chris. Oh, what is going? I'm baffed. Because Christina
Well,
normally uses
so-
Vice. What's going on?
Yeah, whilst he uses Vice, but he always puts a lot. Now, whilst he uses Vice in a very way,
Right. Let's have a look.
he doesn't have much of a footsie game or mid-range game. But to be fair, Vice is quite weak in those areas anyway. What Wowsy tends to do is run up to you and press a hard button
Okay.
and start his long combos. Very, very good at combos.
Okay. Yeah, that's definitely something he's good for. But what is he doing now? He's
Yeah.
up against it, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Christina there flexing out the old Raijinken, and yeah, not much to do about that. But it's interesting, guys. I remember talking with Super. It was like he was saying like it doesn't. It has a really long active frames. I was like, but didn't someone tweet recently that actually it doesn't, or at least it's deceptive?
What's this?
The
What's all that?
Raijinken, it
Yeah.
starts off, but it actually finishes. It active frames stop before the animation stops, so it's actually you can punish it a
No,
lot
that's
quicker.
not true.
Ah, it's
That
not
is
true.
not true.
Uh-huh.
That is not true. It's active when it's even.
Sorry.
So even after the animation is gone, it's still active.
Wow, really?
Yes.
Okay. Okay
Yes.
then. This is interesting. I'm pretty sure I saw a tweet about that, but yeah, guess we're gonna have to triple check that one.
Please do, because
There's no A and C version because the C.
it's the same, isn't it? Well, one's diagonal.
One's
one's,
diagonal, isn't it? So that's it. There's no
yeah.
messing about with that. Okay. So again, Angel really up against it now. Of course, Christina knows pretty much most of her tricks.
Yeah, she probably made most of them.
Yeah. I'm gonna give Woti some credit though, because he's very, very technical. He knows quite a lot of things about Angel,
Yeah.
so maybe not all. Nice walk punish. Got to be careful with those rolls, people.
Yeah, rolls. See, people complain about rolls in this game. Well, they're too. Actually, I don't have that much of a problem at all.
They're fine.
I mean,
but
I've realised recently that rolls are created equal.
yeah, that's another issue. But I think it's really situation specific, because when you're using rolls to back away, they're a
Yeah.
bit of a skank. They're a bit too powerful. But when you're
Okay.
rolling past people, they seem fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice backdash there. And a good reversal
Going for the
of...
guaranteed damage in that corner. 4 seconds, people. I know you won't be on that bit.
Tonk.
Oh no, wait a minute. I just had a thought.
Oh no.
So
No.
you're obviously seeing it in real stream, much like the people who are watching it with me. So when the commentary happens, are they listening to your commentary in real time or my commentary in real time?
they're listening to both our commentary in real time, but they're not seeing what you're seeing.
Okay.
Oh, I
Crikey.
have never seen him like that.
Why one?
He just told her, I don't want you as a patient because you basically, you know what I mean? You're uncooperative, you're rude.
Okay. There you go. Teddy going in the background. Sorry, lads.
That's, okay. bit of drama. I was thinking, is she talking about the character on screen or
No,
someone
no.
that we knew at the tournament, or?
It's a Telly thing,
But hey, that's life.
isn't it? So, what just happened, Chris? Rowty just won. Hey.
Yes, and now Wooty's smacking him up.
Now, when I played Rowty in he actually managed to knock me in salute. Spent
Okay.
most of the weekend wondering how the hell he managed to do it.
Yeah, well.
Because I use Vice.
Oof.
And I'm like, this should never have happened. So I made sure I played him before the end of the tournament
Yeah.
and got my revenge, But that wasn't the point.
Well, it's all about what you expect, isn't it? That's
There
that's
was
why
a lot of things that happened which I did not account for.
you're just like, what are you doing?
Considering I'd never actually played Rousey before.
Silence.
But there you go.
Oh right, okay, you are okay, right, yeah.
Nice.
That was it, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to expand it. It's just
Okay.
So,
Well, there's nothing happening right now, so you feel free.
okay, yeah. So, playing a player like Wowsy, because I met him at the previous Revolution tournament in 2016, but I never actually got to play him in casuals or in a tournament because that was a much larger tournament and our pools are completely separate. And I think he placed highly there as well. I came 12th overall.
Yeah.
Out of, I think it was 46 or 47 people there or something. But even online, I just never bumped paths with him, never crossed paths at all. You invite him to lobbies and he just wasn't around. I don't think it was lucky. It was just one of those things where it just never happened. The first time we ever played was in the winners bracket at Revo. And I just was not expecting half the stuff that happens. When those ones go anywhere, you figured out a way a person plays, you think, right, I know what you're going to do. And then they do something completely different.
Yeah.
That's Rowty.
Yeah, right.
He completely blindsides you.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's it. That's it. It's like, but, it's expect the unexpected. Oh, wait a minute. I was meant to expect what I expected. Yeah, that's right. And you're like, it's a very simple situation where you're just like, you're standing in front of someone. You're like, yeah, I've just hit you a few times in the face.
Yep.
You're going to block now. or they've just tried to jump on you 3 times and you've anti-aired them. And you're like, yeah, right, you're not going to do that again. Huh?
Do it again. Exactly. I mean, this is how it went, right? The first game was really, really close, and he just managed to beat me by doing a wake-up grab super with Vice. And I'm like, who the hell does that? No one does that, but he did it, and he got the win. Fair enough.
Yeah.
The second game, I OCV'd him.
Right.
And then the third game was a complete rerun of the end of the first game with him doing stuff that I just never could have predicted. Even when I got to Vice and I figured out, I explained how he plays with Vice. I figured that out, and I still lost. And I'm like, this should never have happened. And, the head in the hands, and the wailing and gnashing of teeth and that sort of thing. And I'm like, it should never have happened, but it happened, and I had to shake his hand because he completely and utterly earned that victory.
Well, GG's to everyone.
Absolutely.
You gotta get out there. You get the experience, and you understand that. Yeah, you expect something. Yeah, well, never mind. And it's funny how you build up your game. You've got to, some people just play the game, but when you're trying to be a professional, you've got to look for that particular path, and it's really boring in a way. You look for a particular path where there is pretty much no other option of things to do, and no options for the other for the opponent to do. So then it makes it a lot easier to decide between your attack or defense or whatever it is. But yeah, just a shout out, Crashman. Yeah, that forward and B, man. Was it even necessary? I don't know, man. But I was like, whoa. But being a very kind of stretchy and long forward B from a Yori, really should have respected it and seen it coming, or rather, seen it as it appeared. But that's what happens with tournament pressure, man. 12 frame overheads, you're still getting licks.
Yeah, even though you see the animation from them.
Yeah. So who have we got next?
So Butchers.
Let's see.
They're thinking about it.
Which side do I want to be on? It was a nice vice indeed. Anytime today, ladies. I think I'll just abuse my admin powers and skip forward into the future. Wow, they really kept it going there, didn't they? There we go. Right, who we got here? Wait a minute. Kim, Iori, Benny? Mui Mui?
Oh, this is confusing. So left is, it looks like, because it's Mui Mui.
And
the right looks like Temrai.
okay.
Yes, this is Temrai and Christina.
Okay. Shoutouts to Garuden Setsu, Mark of the Wolves. So let's get a full screen. Let me just check my brackets. Let's see. Oh wow! Oh, we got a nice match coming up. Yeah. So
Oh,
this
indeed.
is.
These guys play a lot against each other.
Should be fun. As you can see, they've picked an interesting set actually. Tenrai's gone for, well, let's just say top tier, and his character.
Yeah. Now, interestingly enough, there was a comment made on the Revo 2016 finals tournament, which is actually on the Gatorade channel, about European KOF, and that how we don't actually use the same characters in a top flight of competition. Great, I think, because I remember it being a topic a little while ago about streams being boring or tournaments being boring because the same characters are being used all the time. No one wants to see Benimaru Kim insert random top tier character here.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to see the different characters and see different options.
Yeah.
And see how the game can actually be played.
Yeah. Absolutely. I've got to give kudos again and again to all the players who've been picking the characters they like.
Yep.
Maybe just with one top tier in there to even things out. But I think that's the absolute best way to play. I know everyone gets bored of having a Yori or Benny in their team, but geez, man, when you've got these mid-tier, low-tier characters, it makes all that difference, and it just gives you a little bit more respect.
You've got Mui Mui, for example, or Mumu as Super calls her. She's lost. And she's a good character, but she's not by any means top tier.
And I just really like the way people have explored her to really get the most out of her.
Yeah, but she's Chris's anchor, and I think that's amazing.
That's sick, innit? Yeah, it's a lot of risk. So let's see if it pays off. At the moment, Benimaru doesn't really care. He's like, well, oh, so many YOLOs. Okay. Oof. Oh well, that's it, boy. Oh, okay. As I said, commentator's curse. I was like, yeah, man, it's over. Forget it. And Tenrai pulls one out. Oh my days.
Is it KO13? Black Eye Ranger saying KO13 all over it. Why? There are definitely 50 viable characters on this game. Every character, as I keep saying, has the best move in the game. Hey, Ulrich, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're not playing the Steam version. This is actually highlights of the Revo 2017 tournament, which happened last weekend. We're just going through the top 8.
But we do play Steam, and the Steam version looks better. That's all I can say about that, really. So Christina takes the first point. What are you guys playing out here? You on PS4 or Steam? I'm on both.
I'm assuming that was a question to Ulrich.
Yeah, that's a question to the stream monsters out there. I know a lot of the community in Europe is they're kind of split.
I think the player base is actually still on the PlayStation. Get tougher competition on the PS4 than you will on Steam.
Yeah, I would say that. I would
That's
say
my-
that. I would say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're new to KOF, I definitely would probably start off on the Steam version.
Absolutely. The people who are still playing on the PS4 are good at the game.
Yeah. A lot of them bought a PS4 just for KOF.
Yep, indeed.
Oh no! Wow. Swept.
See, I've actually dropped King now. For Vice. I actually prefer Vice on my team.
Wow,
She
okay.
doesn't have, yeah, she doesn't have a projectile.
So I was
but
about to
don't
say,
mind
yeah,
that.
no projectiles on your team now. What?
None whatsoever. So Ulrich's on Steam, but and you're right, there are a lack of people on Steam. Which is a shame because it looks better on the PC. I think it plays better on the PC personally.
I think it actually has a little less input lag as well.
Indeed. And if you've got a nice fast monitor, then it's as smooth as the baby's bum, really.
Yeah, that game is crazy on PC. I mean, I've got a low-grade laptop, but I can see the game just moves. It's just weird to describe it, but it moves better.
Yeah. But a lot of people aren't going to buy the game again on the PC.
Yeah, no.
Especially if they already had it on the PlayStation.
That's not going to happen this time. Much different situation. Kapunk.
Right, so here we go. We've got Temrai fighting for his life here against Chris's Benimar. I remember when she first picked up Benimar and she was like, I don't want to use Benimar, but I have to learn a top tier.
Yeah. It's acceptable. She's got Vice and Mui Mui, so it's fine.
Yeah. He's like the only,
Why
you
would
know,
you jump?
whore on the team.
PG-13, please. Excuse me. I don't need these messages telling me I'm sorry. Most advertisers will not find your video suitable because you said one
Okay.
word.
We'll say salute then. shall we?
Salute. Thought.
Yeah, thought.
Be gone. Oh dear. Oh wow. Why? I mean, oh, what happened? This isn't looking good for Christina.
I think Chris is okay.
Autopiloting with
She's
that
got
fast
Whitney.
C.
And the forward B or whatever it is.
Yeah, I keep thinking it's
That
4D
really
because it looks
fast.
light. People say to me, no, it's 4D, mate. I'm like, what?
Is it 4D? Really?
That's what I was like, what? No, man. That looks like a light move, man. But they said, no, man,
Yeah.
4D. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Do you know the hitbox on that forward B is D is actually really silly.
She needs something in it.
Yeah, it hits far behind her as well, which is just ridiculous.
Wow, I just saw that punish.
Oh, okay.
that
odd.
was really odd. That was a punish from overhead, which looked like it could have been blocked, but he was still sitting, and I was like, what?
Yes. Do you know, I think he probably let go of the joystick thinking I'm going to get punished here for this and didn't actually do anything. I think that's probably what happened.
I was going to say that should have been a game changer, but he
Yeah.
actually still won that somehow. I don't even register what happened just there. That was actually the equalizer. What the hell just happened? She had just what? Okay, so we got an equalizer. That's nice. That
Got a character change here.
Yeah.
I think Chris is going to change something. Who's she going for?
You will pick Polnareff and you will like it. Alright, so you see the guys over there on the stream, they've got Stream Edition as well. And they're recommending to nip over to Dream Council's Discord. Now, I don't use Discord, but if it hooks you up with players, I'm all for it, buddy. It's yeah, whatever you need. I mean, I'm just baffled how people just can't log on or something. But if you all want to like stay connected and then just like annoy everyone with messages to say I want a game, if it works,
Yeah.
awesome.
Exactly.
So yeah, you guys need to like post an invite or something, right? Because
What's this?
how do you join? I mean, to join Discord, you need an invite, don't you?
You do. I think you can search for Dream Council as well.
Ah, okay.
Whatever you're searching for.
In fact, on the Orochinagi page, I think I've got a link to Dream Council's Discord, and if not, I've got a couple. I think I've got a French one, a UK one, and of course the Orochinagi one, which I'm actually never in. But if you go to the Orochinagi page on the contact, I think it is, you can catch up on, because a Discord, you can have an invite, but you can also post an infinitely valid invite. So check the links there if you want to get into some Discords. Oh, there's an invite link as well on the Dream Council. So check that out if you're over the pond and you need to get some games in.
I should point out as well that in the UK, most of us who've got like faster than average internet actually have a really good connection with those on the East Coast. I've actually got quite a few people on my friends list from the East Coast of America who I have very, very quick and fast connections with. So if you're about, hit me up. Hey, Charlie Beats.
Beats, yo.
He's just joined the stream. How you doing, dude?
Ça va? Well, Tenrai just made a nice comeback there with with Kim. I'm associating Kim with Tenrai now. This is sad.
That's just normal, to be fair.
But yeah, you know. But yeah, about UK players, yeah, I mean, jeez. We already talked about that earlier. But yeah, new games can hurt quite a lot.
Yes.
And KOF, 14 is... It's all been very nice and everything with the upgrades and stuff. But it's been a year and yeah, we need more for casual players. We need more. So that's that. Being an awesome game just isn't enough these days. Oh boy, that YOLO cost him. Ay. And like that.
No, there's only one person who can get away with YOLOs, like SPK. He's the only person who I know that can get away with doing that sort of stuff.
And who's that?
SPK Samurai Pizza.
Oh, right, okay. I was going to say, it's like SPK. I was like, what? SPK? Did he mean spinning power driver? Well, spinning...
spinning pole kick.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's spinning Samurai Pizza Ken.
Yeah, I know. Shout outs. Speaking of North, shout outs to all our friends up north. Up in Manchester,
Ulrich,
up in Scotland.
Do we think that KO14 will keep its main slot at either?
No.
I don't think so. I don't think it'll be
so, no.
next year. Didn't have the lowest amount of entrants this year.
I don't think it. I don't know. It definitely was not up there in the highest ones. That's for sure, right? I don't know about that, right? But
Well, I know it was at the lower end.
I think it was definitely the low end. I think it was not the lowest, but it was pretty damn low. And when I went and I was there, and I was like, the people that travelled, I mean, it's nonsense, right? To be relying on oh no, I got followers, yay! To be relying on your international crowd to make up your game base is just that's not cool, man. It's not. Come on, man. Nah. So yeah, it's Yeah, I'm not gonna join in with the crowd of people that are jumping on a bandwagon right now, saying, "No, man, KOF has never been popular in America." That's nonsense. And I especially don't appreciate people who go, "Oh man, KOF is dead, man. Move on." And especially don't appreciate certain organisers that say, "No, KOF is dead," when it's blatantly been alive in certain communities and been constantly played, just because they're making that comment just because they didn't get that paycheck. So yeah, no.
Yeah. No, I've just done some research. Had the lowest amount of attendees at Revo.
At Evo or
Not
Revo?
by a huge amount, though.
Wait, Evo or Revo?
Yeah, not by a huge amount. BlazBlue had 499 and KOF at 375,
Right, yeah,
which
Evo,
I
yeah.
think is still pretty good.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like, whoa, hold on a second, right, guys? You're like talking about the lowest, blah 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 game. That's 300 players.
Yep.
That's not nothing, right?
You
it's
try getting
like,
through that in one day. That's ridiculous. The
it's
amount of manpower you've got to dedicate to that amount of players
yeah,
is mind-boggling.
yeah, exactly. And you're like, okay. And in it, Street Fighter Five, sorry, that was half the amount of players that they had the year before.
That's right.
Um,
5,000 some
but
odd last year.
you know what I mean? It's like, okay, go ahead, point the finger at KOF. That's fine. Don't talk about your other problems that your other games are having.
Yeah.
But to be absolutely, absolutely clear, guys, as much as I still haven't played Street Fighter Five. I will try it one day. I still haven't played it, but to be absolutely fair, if Street Fighter Five goes down in flames, Marvel we don't care about. Marvel is a different kind of issue. But if Street Fighter Five goes down, the problem that we have is that it's a gateway kind of game at the moment. They are a household name, and one of the reasons that people play other games is because of Street Fighter.
It's
So
true.
it's like I don't really care about Street Fighter 5, but I don't want it to die. I want them to be successful, and I want them to put esports on the big stage, because they're spending a lot of money to try and do that. They're also
Yeah.
saving a lot of money. They're making a lot of bad decisions. They're outsourcing. They're putting in crappy work, and they're giving you a crappy product. But I still want them to succeed. So it's like, yeah. I hope they sort this out, because it's a horrible state of events right now. It's not really good for esports right now. I mean, KOF is doing great in the East, not so well in the West. And
That's always been the case, to be fair, though.
I'm not sure it's always been the case. KOF 13 was popular, but not like right now. Not like right now. And I think at some point KOF 13 was more popular in the West than it was in the East. We
Really?
were rinsing that game, and America was rinsing that game at one point, and Japan was just like, well, we're just playing it in the arcade. We're just having a couple of tournaments, But 14, because if it's on console, because it came out first, it's in the game bars, it's in the arcades now as well. As you know, it's coming out on PlayStation tournaments with ESL. It's been on TV. It's been at game shows. It's been around. It's doing the rounds. It's still alive, and I don't really understand how they're pulling this off, because it hasn't been updated. So I'm like, what are you doing? What have you got to show for this?
Yeah.
Whereas Street Fighter 5, they're doing the smart thing. They're milking every single player with costumes, with continual updates, with more characters. And I'm ranting now, but
Do
yeah.
you're talking about costumes on Street Fighter 5.
Mm,
Let me talk about my personal bugbear.
mm,
Now, as a player,
mm,
I generally gravitate towards grapplers.
mm,
So, with the absence of Hugo, my
mm,
favorite Capcom character,
mm,
I had no choice but to use Geef.
mm,
Geef has had,
mm,
what, 3 costumes
mm, mm,
in Street Fighter 5?
mm,
Chun-Li
mm,
and Ryu
mm.
have had about 20, and they're still getting new
Jeez,
costumes every
jeez.
3 months.
Wow.
Like, no one even picks those characters anymore. Why are you still giving them costumes?
That's very interesting.
So
Mm,
if I were to play Geef,
mm,
I don't want to use the costumes that I've got because I hate them all.
mm.
Do you know what I mean? What incentive have I got
interesting.
to part with my...
Because you look at what KOF SNK have done with KOF, and you're like, okay, Cooler's got the costume.
Yeah,
Mai's got nothing.
no,
Benny's
which is
got
weird.
nothing. And who's got a costume? Iori, of course, right? Kyo, of course. Okay, fine. But who else? Nakaruru. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and
But
that's it.
then, but what I found funny is everybody, hopped on about Iori's or Iori's classic costume. And then nobody bloody uses it.
Yeah. But that's the thing, isn't it? It's just like I don't know what these companies. I'm not sure if they're looking at character data about who's picking the most, whatever. I don't
Yeah.
know. I think they should, but and that would explain Ryu and Chun Li versus Gief. But it's but you're saying that they're not even people aren't choosing him anymore. I don't know, man.
But I would kill to have Vice's 98.
You know what I mean? It's like it's really sad because it's just clear as day that the costumes have not sold enough. They have not justified them making more costumes because guys.
Hold on a minute, 1 sec. What's that, hun? No, but I'll put you in it. Sorry, it's just my wife ad-libbing there. She overheard me kill to have Vice's costume. She said, "Would you wear it?" I says, "No, but I'll put you in it."
Let's not talk about what happens after you put that costume on. Yes, this is a PG-13 stream, but yeah. And as Black Eye Ranger's pointing out, DOA 5, amazing job, absolutely amazing job they have done with their DLC. That is what you're meant to do, right? You've got a great looking game. You pump out DLC.
Yeah.
All the crazy people buy it. They're not even playing the game. They don't know how to play the game, but they love looking at the game. They love putting their character in the costume. They're happy. Make them happy, right? And they were even doing fan competitions. Fans were making costumes. They put them in the game. I mean, that's amazing.
Clever.
That is so awesome. That is.
Yeah.
Oh my days, man! I would make the best Shermie costume. Just tell you.
Shermie. Where is she in this game? Oh, see, the thing is, right?
Yeah.
I like the storyline for 14 because it means that you can have recurring characters, and I'm actually looking for the old Orochi team. I'd love to have Shermie. I'd love to have.
Well, Shermie, yes, you would love to have. I don't know about the other two, mate.
No, Yashiro.
You're asking for trouble. Yeah, I know, but you're asking for trouble. You bring those other two in, you're asking for trouble, and then you're asking for a lot of fans to actually start screaming because if you change them or if you make them less strong, you're gonna have problems, man. It's like, just quickly to respond to people that are chatting right now, and they were talking about. I've already missed it; it's gone already, but yeah, you guys are talking too fast now, which is great. You guys keep talking. Well, okay. Let's not say SNK's lazy. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not lazy. They want to do more stuff. Trust me, right? But they can't because it's just quite simple. It's a matter of finance. If not enough people buy the DLC, we're not making money. Why are we going to throw more money away? It's not going to work like that. And you mentioned something before I needed to talk about. Oh well, we'll save it for the next time. But when we were talking about bringing back DLC characters, when we talked about like bringing back Chris and stuff, if for example when this has got nothing to do with me, right? This is totally off the record. But somebody asked me about what if we brought back Yamazaki or somebody else or whatever, blah blah blah. Should we make them fully overpowered? And I was like, no, man, don't do it because people just buy that stuff and then they ruin the game because people will just say KOF 13 all over again. DLC characters pay to win, blah, 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 right? So as you saw, the DLC guys came out. They were not top tier and people started complaining.
Yeah, Riku is the worst character in the game. And I want my economy team to be complete without Leona.
Yeah, so it's like, well, yeah, don't make them overpowered, but you kind of, But at the same time, I have to say that again, the fans that like those characters, and they're not fighting CPU level 5 or 10 and not playing online. But the real players that really love their character and want to win them at tournaments, that they weren't happy with that. And To be fair, they are a niche. They're a minority, so we don't really give a crap about them. Just give us your money and shut your hole and go back to using Iori anyway. So whatever. Hey, Chocobo Tiger. I see you. I see you there. Ça va?
Hey, Tiger.
Yeah.
I had a set with him the other day.
Yeah.
Good player.
Hey, cool. He's cool, man. Yeah, Vanessa. Yeah. You know, top tier. No, not top tier. Stun combos out of the box. Yeah. No. Well. Yeah. No. But she's got slow. Whatever. Look, man.
She's terrible.
Yeah, man. She's got stun combos. Be happy.
I think Rock is probably the most competitive out of all of them. To be fair.
It's funny, right? Because like somebody was saying to me, Yamazaki is the best one there.
No.
And I played it for a bit, and I
but,
was
you know.
like, ugh, ugh. It feels
Yeah,
kind
exactly.
of slow and but yeah.
Rock's got the best tools all round.
Yeah, exactly. Rock has got bare tools, and to be honest, I was really surprised he's not top tier. I
Yeah.
thought this is their character. This is Oda's character. This is their team. This is the last thing they made together, and it's like, so why is he not at the top?
Exactly.
Bit shocked, really. But there you go. You know, they made him a fair character. And who knows? Maybe there's something we haven't figured out yet. Can devs play KOF?
Nah, of course not.
There you
I
go.
don't buy that for 1 second.
Ah, dear. Yes, you want more but that's exactly right, Black Eye Range. I'm sorry, Tizok is here. What are you talking about, right? It's absolutely loads of Garou characters, mate. What do you want? What more do you want? It's a good point, actually. I did expect Kim Sons to turn up at some point, and I think they still will.
In 15.
15, maybe. Janet, yeah.
She's more. I think she's more Garou than KOF. To be fair.
Yeah. But then again, we did see her in KOF. That was nonsense.
Yes, exactly. She's more Garou than KOF.
What is these people doing, man? Yeah. Yes. Hot dogs all round. Yes. Wait a minute. Where's the holy hand grenade reference to? What's going on? I don't see any rabbits. Where are the rabbits?
No, that was them referring to killing Chris.
Oh,
Kill
right.
him because everybody hates Chris.
Oh, right. Everybody hates Chris. Isn't that a sitcom?
Actually, it is. That was. Oh, I like that show.
I'm going to have to prepare those for if that guy comes back, boy. It's just like that screenshot is going to be everywhere. Everybody hates Chris because we don't need Chris coming back at full power. That is not a fun way to play KOF. It's not. No. No. And everybody that says KOF 98 was all about Chris, you guys never played with Chizuru properly, dude.
Chizuru was godlike, man.
Holy crap. Oh my days.
You know.
So if you love Blue Mary, you should definitely check out either of our Twitter accounts, because there was a nice cosplay just posted just a few hours ago. It's still at the top. So definitely check that out.
Yes.
Yeah. It's actually the same cosplayer that cosplayed Angel a while back.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
This I did not know.
Don't recognise it because, yeah. I mean, I think so. I'm pretty sure I just saw a retweet. It was like the same tweeter. I'm not saying she's a drug addict. I'm saying that it's the same handle. So anyway, Zafin. Yeah, I think it's the contact lenses. They're a bit wobbly, but that happens with those things.
So she cosplayed Angel. It's the same girl, right?
I think so. Yeah, I could just rock on my Twitter right now. Let's have a look.
Yes, it is. There's a gif of her as well doing Blue Mary stuff.
Okay. So if you want to see, yeah, that's right. Yeah, it is. Yeah, if you want to see this wonderful picture, I'll see if I can post it into the chat for you guys to get excited about in a very conventional way. And otherwise, follow me on orochinagi.com. That's one word. Twitter, orochinagi.com. And Grimulus, you can follow on
Well, you can follow me on Lord underscore, or you can follow the East London on at East London FGC.
I love the way that just broke up right in the middle of you saying that, but I'm sure it came out well on stream.
It may have done. I'll repeat it. Lord underscore Grimulus, if you want to follow my personal account. There's not much that goes on there, if I'm honest with you. Most of the fun happens on East London FGC, which is where all the fun and announcements for fighting game events in East London happen.
Hey, we might as well post this into the chat because, you know, we can do that kind of thing right here because we got chat, so I better use it. Because otherwise people are just going to follow her instead. They'll be like, well, hold on.
Exactly.
Hold on, what about me, man? Follow me, me. Look at that. We've just been sitting there looking at some screenshot. That's great. Benimaru taking all the glory. I should put something else on. But for some reason, we've all been happy with this chit-chat when we should have been all collapsing and going to bed. But that says a lot for the UK scene, doesn't it? Yes, sir. Okay, so I need to advertise a couple of things. So we've all seen the lovely shirts and stuff. That's very nice. Dog could stay there. Get back in there, dog. So if you love your t-shirts, you love your gameware, guess what? You know that Bogart Brothers shirt that everybody has, apart from you? Well, you took too long, and pretty much now it's getting very, very difficult to get hold of it. I have no more personal stock. I think one store still has a couple, but that's about it for that. A couple of others have gone off the shelves now. So when you see something you like, you need to make that decision very quickly and grab it because it ain't going to stay there forever. Then moving on, we got a couple of things going on. Where is it? This one? Yes, this one. Right. So as you know, overwatchinagi.com, we don't really post stuff, but we do post pictures from Twitter and other various fan arts. So if you lose something on Twitter, you can probably come back to Overwatchinagi and you'll find it there. Use the tabs for the characters. We are rebuilding it. Yeah, it takes time, but you should be able to click on a tab and then a tag, and then you can find all the artwork for that character, and it will eventually be a very nice gallery of things to look at. You filthy casual. But what we of course we do have is the King of Data frame data app for King of Fighters 14. It's still up to date because they haven't updated anything, so that's kind of good and bad. But don't have to worry. So if you want to know about punishing moves, you want to know what active frames are, what to do with your moves, which one's the best one to use, you need to look at your character in the frame data app and look at the move set. So all the data's there on your phone, so you can have that next to you and mess around and stuff. That's awesome. Grab that. It's free. It's on Android. It's on iOS. Grab it from the Play Store. Just search for Overwatchinagi or use the links on the website. The new app that we're working on at the moment is the Gamer Guide, and what we're doing here is collecting all the locations of all the hotspots for the FGC. That means not for every single arcade with a little Dodgems or Fun Ride or whatever, or the fish and chip shop with an old copy of International Karate, but we're talking about the FGC hotspots. We're going to put them all on the map so that you can find them whichever country you're in. And also, of course, as in preparation for Evo Japan, if you're somehow making a trip over there, we've got a guide to all the nice places to visit, like where to buy sticks, parts, where to buy figurines, where to get your random otaku stuff, and even some nice restaurants as well, where you can even meet you can stalk Ogosho, because I know where he works, and we're going to keep collecting up. And of course you can visit Shop Bar Lucy as well. We have lots of KOF tournaments there and other games as well, so check that out. It's absolutely free, and I think that's about it really. Anything you want to add, Grimulus?
No, I think I'm pretty much done. I've really got to try and get prepared for tomorrow evening now.
You got now.
But hey, I got carried away doing this stream, and it's actually been a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was good.
So I was going to say, if you guys are bored tomorrow evening around about the same sort of time, East London Fighters will be doing a live stream of our gaming event. It's a free gaming event. We do it every fortnight. It's not always streams, but tomorrow will be because we've got some interesting players coming down, and we've got an interview with a we're doing this collaboration event in December with a company called WeGeek, and they're huge. And we're doing a 3-day gaming event with them. And so I'm going to be meeting with the Grand Wizardess herself tomorrow. You guys can get a chance to meet her, get a feel as to what's going on in the event. And yeah, it's going to be awesome. So tune in tomorrow to East London Fighters on Twitch.
Awesome stuff. Okay. So, yeah, I guess that'll be it for us tonight. So, just want to thank you guys for tuning in and making this a much more interesting stream than me talking to myself. And of course, thanks to Grimulus for coming in with the 4-second delay.
It's been fun talking 4 seconds in the past.
Yeah, it's yeah, kind of worked. So you never know, we might do that again sometime. As you know, we do have the last TNT, at least for a while. Let's just call it the last.
That'll
TNT.
be on the 19th of October. Yeah. The brackets are going to go up tomorrow, so have if you get a lot more interest, I'm sure Gunny probably open up another bracket.
Maybe. So that we can sign up like mad, and then we're going to set something up to make sure it's a super duper issue. But that'll be the last one. So if you like KOF and you like playing online, you like meeting people, you want to get involved with players around the area and stuff, this is your chance to get in there. We take on all comers, all levels.
Absolutely.
If you're a beginner, you will get wrecked, but that's not the whole point. You know, you get to find someone. It's the taking part that counts, exactly. Participation, and you might get to make some friends and get some regular games and stuff like that.
And there'll be prizes as well. We always give away, even if you're just watching in the stream chats. You never gets a chance to win something.
You don't want to give shout-outs for anyone for those?
What's that?
You don't want to shout out anyone for those prizes? No? Okay, fine. fine. Awesome prizes there, courtesy of ELF.
Yep.
Oh dear. So yeah. Well, there you go. Really, isn't it? I think that's it. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So thanks everyone. Oh, did Samurai Shodown 5 suck? Oh, suckage. I still haven't got around to playing that, but I can't, man. I can't do it. So, like special or 6 or 4 or whatever. I can't, man. I don't have time. I'm just KOF, Borderlands, and maybe some other random thing, but that's it.
I'm just KOF.
Wow.
I haven't got time for anything else. I'm trying to play Tekken as well, but I just can't go to it. My wife's like, you should play Tekken. I'm like, I have to, but I'd rather play KOF. I know I can play that game.
Well, you know, you got love for games, man. It's all good. Play a bit of Geese. He's in Tekken. Why not?
I want to play Geese in Tekken. I think I'm going to work towards getting some codes for Geese when he's out, and giving them out on some kind of competition or something.
Okay.
I think that'd be awesome.
Might want to have a chat with Mr. Erie about that, but yeah, that should be cool. That would be nice. Yeah, that's right. I'm a Borderlands player. But I'm still playing Borderlands 2, mate. I'm going to finish it because I took a big break out of playing that game, and it's the thing that I socialise when I socialise with my English friends, because I live in France, so I don't really see them. So this is how I interact with my old friends from England, and so we play Borderlands together, and we just shoot things, and it's a good way. Rather than punching people in the face, I shoot them. It's a nice way to relax at the end of the day. Don't have to think very hard. Just pull the trigger. Don't take that too literally, guys. So whenever you need help, remember to ask for it. Okay.
So if you're making a funny say that Mac will love, do you know what I will say, right? There's some dude, and I never know how to pronounce his name, so just call him Mr. Tassie. It's HN Tassie, his name is. But I never pronounce it right, so just call him Mr. Tassie. He uses Maxima, and he uses Maxima in a way that I've never seen done before.
Oh, okay.
Seriously, best European Maxima, hands down.
Okay.
So Zuffin, if you ever see him online, look him up, whatever, play him. Dude's awesome.
Wow. And I've been around the block, but I know there are a couple of gaps. I've played with Maximas from across the globe, but my interest is peaked because KOF14's Maxima is like,
He's good.
Eh.
Seriously, he's really good. Some of the setups just have you baffled.
All right, sounds good. And so, yeah, actually, that's another thing. Actually, we want to stop this stream now. We do, we really do. But we've been looking at the idea also of running the old best character, best whatever title. So, if you think your character's up to snuff, feel free to challenge someone else who apparently thinks that they're better.
Yeah. Zufin, just one other word. You can actually catch some of Haitian Tati's Maxima play on, I think, the last TNT that we did, which was, what are we on? 19 it would be. You can actually see that on the East London YouTube channel. So he was actually in that tournament. And I think he's featured quite a lot in that tournament as well. So you can watch his gameplay of Maxima there. I'll give you an idea of what you might be up against, or even give you a few ideas as to how you can improve your own.
That rings a bell.
Very, very strong player.
Maybe played. When I see Maxima players, I'll just go, right, okay, let's have a Maxima showdown. That's it, mate. So
I can't stand him. He's a git.
He's rather humorous, especially with a bit of lag. A bit of good. If you have a good read, you're gonna have lots of fun with Maxima too.
Yeah.
It's just like donk 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 bonk, and then you're like, oh crap, smash. Right, okay, that'll do then. So shout outs to everyone on the stream for joining us. Zufin, Free Riot, Sindura with the slightly unpolitically correct jokes. Black Eye Range, and I think that was pretty much it for. Oh, Crashman 126 as well. Those guys. Shout outs to you guys for keeping us awake. Now it's time to close the curtains and see you next time.
Okay, bon nuit. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Bye bye all.